Mummy.
Archie, I don't have time to argue. I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside with your little sister.
But you should see them. They're beautiful. These horses with wings.
Oh, that's enough. I'm too tired for your stories today. You stay right here
They must have come this way! Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be so...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
I'm gonna regret coming to you. I refuse to be treated as you! Show off! You will not survive this fight!
Oh, what's the light go out of your eyes? I see you! Hang on! We can hold them off!
I can go anywhere with you.
You'll take it! As cowards! Going after a child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. You're going to regret that.
That's just the beginning. Release me!
Leviosa!
Stop!
Protego!
That's just happened. I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Best get moving on my research.
You're a researcher?
Nor it...
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly meant. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the centre. That starts...
The mallow sweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Accio! Incendio! Reparo!
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. What a day! I can hardly believe it. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Incendio. Protego. Levioso. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Someone's here.
Levioso.
Who do you think you are? You are postponing the inevitable. I'd right not to be worried about you.
Protego. Levioso.
I will make you pay. I won't win.
Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. An encampment. This must be it. Protego. Incendio.
haven't had mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Oh, like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Arn will regret not joining us. If he doesn't come round now, he'll be made even more of an example.
We could have killed that traitor Arn when he took his car. Ready to fight!
Potato!
Go well for you!
Accio!
Away with that. You don't think you can defeat me?
How many of you are there?
Regret coming here.
Why have you not run away? Intend to die, do you? You won't survive this, my young friend.
Potato!
Why drag this out longer than necessary?
Leviosa!
I can't win.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
You gave me no choice.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Potato! Not quite. Huh? You won't stop me.
What strange magic is this? You are terribly upset.
Potato!
We're gonna die, are we? Red will lead us to victory!
Oh, you take it.
What an unfortunate end for you! Are you quite finished? When are you going to give up? But it's sad. Really, it is. Rock won't let you go. No, that's the best. You're so very weak. How did you do that? An utterly pitiful display. Red Rock will unite us. That was unimpressive.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Levioso!
I'll get you.
One more taken down.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Protego! Levioso! Accio!
Seen anything like that before?
Protego!
Enjoy suffering, do you?
You look tired.
What do you...
Levioso!
Is that the best you can do?
I won't rest.
Accio!
No! I will make you pay.
If only Redlock were here to see this. You are terribly outmatched. Surely you can see that.
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
Accio!
Accio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Accio. 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 here.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have...
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
The ones I faced were determined to make things difficult.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Took a snargalopod for a pufflepod the other day in herbology. I wish I was.
There's something in there. I just know it. Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug. The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class. fun. Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite. Keep at it.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would... Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry. Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest. Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Just because those cabbages will chomp on a dummy doesn't mean they do the same on, say, a goblin.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. It only cost me my mind.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendship. Kindness and concern are as necessary. As in the Great Hall.
Heard you're defending Hogmead against trolls. You know, there is such...
Future champion coming through!
It's startling to me that so many of them use mandrakes. I'll be sure not to go into that.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of cross wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
I'll go it alone.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Leviosa! Incendio!
The one!
Protego! Incendio! Incendio!
There goes my wages.
Protego! Incendio!
You're better than that!
Incendio! That's all you've got?
Confringo!
Leviosa!
Act like a winner!
Protego!
They made...
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very...
Incendio! Protego! Leviosa! Incendio! Leviosa! Leviosa! Protego! Incendio! Leviosa! Leviosa! Protego! Incendio!
Confringo!
Accio! Come on! Leviosa! Incendio! Protego! Incendio!
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very well.
Incendio!
Act like a winner!
Accio!
Confringo!
Leviosa!
Find the one!
Accio! Protego!
Confringo!
Leviosa!
You're better than that!
Confringo!
Accio!
Care to try again?
Yes, I'm ready now.
Very
Incendio! Leviosa! Incendio! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Protego! Come on! Accio! There goes my wager.
Leviosa.
Is that all you've got? Protego.
Leviosa.
Incendio. Incendio.
Some big hits that round.
What a victory! You've won the tour!
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I...
And we're pleased to have such a... Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honour to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honour.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.